Well, let's do it.
That's what time it is.
Yes.
Oh, there he is.
In the strip club.
Yes.
Okay, listen. I got a message that said that there was a problem with a guest destination, and we informed them so that it can fix it. Did anybody get informed?
Only if you're going live on Facebook. We are only live on our two YouTube pages, so that must be Mr. Union Rep here. Facebook is not.
Oh, he's muted.
Is not. I'm not muted.
No, he's muted.
No,
He's muted. No, he was, but he's not.
He's just not saying anything.
We don't know that.
He did the Scott on us.
Oh, he did.
Yes.
Oh. Hey, Alice, can I hear you?
Yes.
See, I was like, listen, for everybody who doesn't know this, I was like yapping before the show started or whatever, and I forgot to do a couple of things, so I'll be right back.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Okay, wait.
Long pour.
Wait.
And then we need kind of like the background to be going here too. I feel like I'm in the ultimate abyss.
I
just
don't
lost
I like
into the darkness.
I like that background, man.
Yeah, the background is nice.
I do this with my fingers. Oh my god, I forgot to turn these lights on.
Yes.
Oh, strip club, cruise strip club. Do they have a strip club on the cruise?
On a cruise ship?
You know what?
Yeah.
That would be a money maker right there.
I'm telling you.
It really would.
I'm telling you.
On the Pride they do.
It would take
Tell you.
over.
I'm telling you. Hey, you know what? I would start hearing different things from my wife.
For safety reasons, I think they don't do that because it would be some strippers going overboard.
And I would start hearing different things from my wife. Like she would start saying to me, like, "You're just going on that cruise by yourself."
Right.
Yeah.
See, you can't
Go to the
win.
strip club.
You can't win. But for the cruise line, it would be a big money grab.
Be like, by the way, Jeremy and Eddie and I are going on this cruise next week. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before that.
It's a guy's trip.
I would say bye.
Anyway, speaking of all of these people, good evening, everybody, and welcome into Go Live Together After Dark. We are your evening team. I am Jeremy. This is Cheryl. Up top is Eddie and Scott. Good evening, folks.
And welcome in.
Yes. Thank you for coming into the replay. Thank you for coming back and checking out the show. We always appreciate you guys coming in here. You get balloons this evening for all of the people that are here for the replay. That's for y'all. But for those of you that are in here right now, good evening and welcome in. And we got all of these people saying the same thing. I think we're being spammed by these channels. Eddie, check them out. First up in the chat is Yo Eddie Lugo Studios.
Viva la raza!
I'm getting his heart.
Soon followed by Yo Alice Lugo Studios.
Hey, Alice.
Hey.
Then we got Cruising is Fun Anytime saying yo. Hey, babe.
Whatever.
All right.
So y'all know that's copyrighted. So
I know. We also got Jeremy Cheryl Cruise Adventures. Everybody's saying the same thing. Yo. Also into the chat for the first time, I believe. Who is this guy right here? Eddie. You got to check him out. The Muster Drill. His O's are small.
Where? I love that guy.
I know, right? His O's are small. If you notice that, like it's different. Okay, so check him out. Yeah, it might be a little bit of that going on right now.
Drinking on the side.
Also in the chat,
listen, it's just Corona sunrises.
Yep. And also in the chat is Cruising on the High Seas
and travel.
Yes,
and shawarma.
Oh, okay. Can't stop walking, but love mowing and cruising. Welcome into the evening show.
How you doing?
Yep.
Listen, I wish that guy did not come on so early.
I
know, right?
I would love to catch his show live, but it's just too early, man.
But when we do catch it, it'd be good, right?
4 o'clock in the morning.
5 our time.
You got to be up.
Yeah.
You really got to be up. But that would be 6 their time. How can you not catch a show?
No, because it's 5.
Listen, I'm just rolling out of bed at 6.
Oh, come on. You got to catch this.
The clock. I'm rolling out of bed. Everybody mute your mics or speakers or whatever. And I'm saying, yo, cancel all alarms.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Because I got like 12 alarms set just in case I don't roll out at 6.
mm,
And Eddie's doing his show
yeah, at 6:15.
at 6:15. So yep, kind of hard. Kathy Mills, good evening. Hello.
Hey,
And we got some trophies in the chat. Yes. Will G and let me see. Yes, trophies and laughing faces.
Yes.
I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Well, good evening, everybody,
good evening.
and welcome in.
Welcome.
Dankeschön.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Well, we are here, and nothing has happened between the time that we spoke to you earlier and now.
What?
Nothing.
Nothing's happened? Nothing.
Nothing.
Not at all. No afternoon delights or anything.
We didn't do.
I dropped a driving video today
You did?
from the vehicle. Yeah.
Really? I didn't know it.
Yeah. Videotaped going over the causeway out of town whenever I left this morning.
Oh,
You videotaped it?
That
You put,
video's
you,
on
you put like a cassette in the
yes,
video
in the
recorder and-
iPhone. Like I put it in the iPhone and then I transferred it to digital media and then upload or downloaded it to the computer and then uploaded it to YouTube. You should check it out.
Whatever.
Yeah, man. That was fun.
But before we came on, we were talking about, I don't know if you want to talk about it either, Can't Stop Walking, but what if they had a strip club on the cruise ship?
I want to talk about feet.
Feet.
Oh, well, he rubs
That
me.
And seriously, like I honestly, like I really think that there should be.
And if it
Seriously,
was,
there should be.
yeah, it should be.
Why
I think
not?
it should be.
Right? Why not? I mean, cruise lines are always looking for like new and fresh things, right? Why not?
Why not?
Call it
I
business
mean,
class.
listen, like I mean, and I listen, and I'm sure Kathy Mills is in here, right? Oh, Kathy, you know, there's a cruise line that I think would be perfect for.
Yep. Virgin Voyages, they do a lot of raunchy stuff on the ship, but I don't know. Richard's
Listen, I mean, I'm telling you, yeah.
Richard's not going to cross that line. He's not. I mean, he may be a little, insane, but he's a billionaire for a reason.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I think it would
Virgin
be a good
would be the
idea.
one to do it.
Yeah, it would be.
I mean, it's really the only adult cruise line out there, right? So,
Yep.
Yep.
The only appropriate place to put one.
And you would.
But
really
then
go
again,
on
we
the
could
cruise
we
then.
could turn out the Cunard cruise,
No.
start dropping dollar bills on the dance floor,
No.
and watch all the honeys come to the middle.
Why don't we
listen,
get
I'm telling you, I cannot wait till you guys go on this Cunard cruise.
I
Because
know.
I'm telling you, right? Like
Work
that is
Carnival.
going to be like you're going to come back. I can see Jeremy sitting there saying, "I said to baby one day, what the hell are we doing?
I can't wait.
What were we thinking that
Pick it up
day?"
with a Sonic cup. Yes.
I'm telling you because I would
on the
love
Queen Elizabeth, or
second.
yeah, Queen QM2.
QE2. That's the QE2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Y'all. So, what did you do? You went to Houston.
I went to Houston.
Eddie, what did you
Why
do?
does Jeremy not go to Houston?
I know, right? He goes to Houston at least
Oh,
once.
I just like driving the new vehicle.
I did a few things this morning. Then I took a nice nap. I was up around 3 something. Had some coffee. Went outside, chill outside, drinking my coffee, and recording the planes flying by, making, of course, CapCut and TikTok. And then Alice showed up. I came in, got changed, went to church for some dinner stuff that they had tonight.
Oh,
And I got on a Zoom call with a few people for the Rock Cruise in 25.
Mhm.
And then after that, shower, and me and others are here.
nice.
Hmm.
Pull up Can't Stop's comment. Scott.
Yeah.
Well,
about-
here's the thing I thought, right? I thought at least one of you guys was going to figure out what happened to those people who got off the Norwegian Sky in the BVI.
Mm-mm.
Well, I told you what
We're going to come on tonight and say, we figured it out. Is that one you're talking about?
I'm getting more excited about a good bowel movement. No, I was talking about the one where he wanted to stay married.
about the strip club. The
Okay,
strip
well,
club.
since he's got multiple chat messages, you have to be more
Right.
specific.
I know. And Kathy Mills says, couple trouble.
Couple trouble.
Oof. Yes. I get excited about a good bowel movement too.
Mm.
This is good. Oh, Cruising on the High Season Travel says, so Jeremy and Cheryl, are you saying nothing has happened since this morning?
Not that I know of. What do you know?
I know, right?
I know he put out cruising is fun. Cruising is fun.
Listen, as much as you guys are on the phone with Rob, who the hell knows what he knows?
We had a conversation with Rob ever since we saw y'all last.
Yeah.
And Lucky too.
Yeah.
I have no doubt.
Lucky didn't drop nothing during the conversation, though. I was kind of upset. Normally we get 2 out of him during the conversation.
But
See, now I had to do something that you Southerners are probably not very familiar with. Although Eddie and Alice would know about it because they haven't always been Southerners,
Okay.
right? But I had to go pick my car up at a garage because we have to get our car inspected annually.
Oh.
We do too.
Okay. And we have to have our emissions checked
We
to
do
make
too.
sure that all those are okay. And we have to have 2 damn stickers on our windshield, one for the inspection and one for the emissions, right?
We used to. We used to have
used to.
2, an inspection sticker and a registration sticker. The way they do it now is they get you to go get the car inspected first, and you bring the report from the inspection station to the sticker place, to the county courthouse or to Kroger or wherever you get your sticker from, and then they verify that your car has passed inspection, and it's 1 sticker now. But you do have to get the car inspected for sure.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So at one point in time when emissions became a thing, right, Pennsylvania decided, hey, there's nothing better than spending taxpayer money for nothing. So Pennsylvania decided that it would purchase land, build facilities where residents would then take their cars and have the emissions checked only, right? You would still have to take it to a normal garage and have it inspected for whatever safety crap needs to be done on it.
Mhm.
But for emissions, you would take it to this state-run facility that they paid, let's say $1 million per facility for, right?
Right.
You would take it there, and that's where you get your emissions done. Then, before the whole system got implemented, the state decided, no, you know what? Hey, these garages that are authorized and approved to do the actual state inspection, we'll let them do the emissions too. And then those places that we purchased for $1 million per location with taxpayers' money, well, we'll just resell them to whoever wants to repurpose that facility or that building for whatever, and we'll sell it for $1.
Mm.
And that's what they did.
Not good.
So anyway, yeah. But enough about that, because what the hell does that have with cruising and travel? So
Everything, because you got to make it to the cruise port, and if you drive to the cruise port, be sure. If you drive to the cruise port, here's tip number 1: be sure that everything is in order with your vehicle. You don't want to be sitting on the side of the road and miss the cruise.
oh, for
That's
sure.
a good cruise tip.
exactly.
For
You know,
sure.
and listen, Jeremy Farino coming to us probably all the way from Europe.
I know, right?
You know, he passed me by.
Oh, nice. You know, it's funny when I walk into the chat anytime to hear about Jeremy's digestive quality.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. See,
Emily has made it into the chat. Hello, welcome in. Oh,
Welcome
she
to the first year of our adventures.
says, Cheryl, love your hair. I love it.
thank you, Emily.
Yep. And Cruising on the High Season Travel says, I'm going to call baloney.
Okay, something did happen, and I can't remember what it was. Rob, you're right. I can't remember. I don't know. Rob, let's see. I don't.
Yep.
It
Will,
wasn't that special then.
Will G says they can verify the inspection online now in Texas.
Okay.
So you don't need the second sticker. We started doing the 1 sticker years ago. Yep, and we had movie time with the kids.
Oh yeah.
We watched Knuckles.
We watched Knuckles.
Knuckles
on
just
Paramount
dropped today on
Plus.
Paramount Plus.
Yeah, it was movie
If you're
night.
into Sonic, check it out. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, here in Georgia, I go to the emissions at a gas station anywhere. They put a probe on the car.
Mhm.
They install a cable inside the somewhere in there, and it's all electronic now. Once you pass the test, they give you the receipt. That's it. You're out of it. $20.
All right.
Mhm.
No sticker or anything like that. I don't have to worry about it. It goes straight to DMV, and that's it.
Yeah, well, we get 2 stickers, one for emissions, one for regular inspection. But here's the interesting thing, right? If you live in a county or 2 above where I live, all the way up to the New York border, you don't need to get emissions
Mm.
because it's too rural. Because in Pennsylvania, if you are not in Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, or here in the middle, Harrisburg,
Mhm.
you're in the mountains. You're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Right. And if you're in the middle of nowhere, who cares if you're polluting the air?
Wow.
At least the legislature doesn't, right? So as a result, if you are in a county or 2 above where I live, you do not need to get emissions. So,
Yeah. When I lived in Brooklyn, I had to take the car to my mechanic, and they did the whole thing. They put the sticker on it. They put a paper for me for my records, and $38 in Brooklyn.
Mhm.
Here in Georgia is $20. No
It's
sticker.
Inspection is $25.50 here.
Mm.
$25.50. They had to put the 50 cents on there. I don't know why.
I don't
Emily-
think we have. I don't think we have a price, right? Like, inspection is always kind of like a crapshoot for us, right? We never know. We're gonna take our car in. One time it's gonna be like, oh, it didn't need anything. Next thing you go in there is like, oh, it needed like a million things,
Right.
according to the state to be safe to operate, right? So this particular time I got off easy. It only cost me $85.
Oh, that was cheap. That's a good price.
Yeah, I got off easy this time. But normally it's like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It's like we dread it every year here in Pennsylvania because I'm like,
Wow.
I gotta get my car inspected. So yeah.
Inspection cost us $25.50.
Yeah, I mean, it can cost anywhere, like I said, it can cost anywhere from about what I paid, $85, all the way up to hundreds of dollars.
Oh, that's
So-
to fix the stuff and to issue the sticker, right?
Exactly. So,
Okay.
like, and
Okay.
different people
That
have
makes
different garages have different prices for the damn stickers because you know what? Hey, first thing in capitalism, why not mark it up?
Wow.
It's like it's like the state store, the state liquor store.
Yes, exactly. The state store, right? Which we have lovingly renamed the wine and spirits shop.
That's why when in New York, they charged $38, and it had to be cash. They did not take a credit card. So right there, it's telling me they are going a little higher.
Yeah, that's
They're pocketing some of that
fishy.
money.
That's fishy right there. If somewhere only takes cash.
In New York, you go to a lot of places, it's all
Yeah.
cash. They will not take credit card.
Right.
Or they have a machine, an ATM in the store to say you show a credit card. They say ATM, go get some cash.
Yep.
They will not take a credit card. And down here it's $20.
Kathy Bill says, JNS, you're not matching tonight. And I wanted to ask if you got any interesting looks while both of you were decked out in pink yesterday.
Well, we were going out. Anytime we go out the house, we do dress in the same color in case I get lost. And if I get lost, he can say, "Wait, look at it." He can say, "Well, she had on pink or blue or something like that."
I agree. We should get cruise credit.
Cruise credit for getting our car inspected.
Yeah,
That would be cool. The cruise nuts have made it in. Hello, guys. Just stopping, can't stay. Okay. And then Jeremy Farino, I bought my car in Gettysburg and they had to put an emissions sticker on it because Adams County has no emissions inspection, but mine does.
Yeah. So he lives in the same county I do, which is called Cumberland.
Mhm.
So yeah, we have it here, but Gettysburg doesn't.
Yep.
Gettysburg is Adams County, which is Apple Country, USA. There is no county, no place in the entire country that produces more apples than Adams County, Pennsylvania.
This is messed up right here, Will G. This
What
is
do you
messed
say?
up. Only 750 in Bell County. And
Where
he's in
is
Texas.
Bell County is where? What
Is
state?
Waco?
I think
that
Will
what-
G lives in Texas.
Yeah, but is
Oh.
that Waco?
I don't know.
It's
Hang on. I'm headed
Is
over
that
there.
Waco or Wacko?
I don't know, but
Waco.
It's kind of both.
ooh, that's pretty.
That's
isn't it?
Killeen.
Oh, is it Killeen? Okay. It's a pretty place.
It's all flatland to me.
Temple, Belton,
Yeah, it's down that way.
Salado, Troy, Rogers.
Hi, Carmen.
Military.
Hey,
base.
Carmen.
For the win.
What's up? Carmen for the win.
Is
Carmen.
it Carmen for the win?
Yes.
Hey.
For the win.
Oh, Davion's in the house. What's up?
Hello,
The darkest year of
grandson.
our adventures.
Uh-oh, the game show must be over because boy, look at those numbers going up.
Okay.
Like it's kind of like watching the gas pump. Ching, ching, ching,
Are we
ching,
being
ching.
raided?
Probably,
Well-
yeah.
Welcome on the raid.
Yes. Hey, Davion, I love you. I'll see you on the 24th.
Yep. Yes, we got thumbs up in the chat. Hello.
Would or have you ever tried the Bolt roller coaster from Carnival? That is the question on a nearby YouTube channel.
Mm.
No, I haven't, and I wanted to go, and I didn't have anybody to go with me. I had asked Nene if she wanted to go, and just nobody went with me.
Okay,
Sherry,
but
Sherry, if I was there, I would have gone with you.
Okay.
I would have totally went with you. I love the Bolt roller coaster.
I
There's
would.
only one other person that loves it more than me, and we know who that is, don't we?
Z.
You.
I was gonna say, that guy right there.
I don't know. There's a weight limit, so I may not be able to make it.
Excuses.
I'm serious. There's
Okay,
a weight
so listen, it's almost 24 minutes into the show, okay, and I have a question.
Okay.
And I just want to say, listen, what does somebody who's lurking and watching, what does that person think about cruise ship crew medical care?
Yes.
Right? We want to
If-
know.
Listen,
We want
if
to
you are
know.
lurking-
We want that person to break radio silence,
Yes.
okay, and tell us, right? And every time I hear this person, every time I think of this person's name, all I can think of is Usher.
Okay.
Usher. All I
Yes.
can think of is Usher. Right.
Kristen,
And I could
if-
never do Usher justice, so I won't even try here because it's embarrassing because I'm just a stupid white guy, right? So, but listen, I'm just saying we really want to know what one of our lurking viewers thinks about cruise ship crew medical care.
Yes.
Davion, if you're with Shani, tell her. to-
Can't stop walking. Oh, wait. Hold on. Kathy Mills says love riding on Bolt.
Oh, see?
I know.
Can't
I
stop
mean, like,
walking.
especially when you hit that boost button.
Can't stop walking says I did and I had a blast.
But he also did something else too, the zip line that you won't go. Because I thought that was funny as all get out.
Right.
You
There
know.
should be a coupon code for that sticker or something like that.
Will
Yeah.
G used to be $14.50. When they got rid of the sticker, they lowered the price. Z's Gaming and Home Theater channel says, good evening, content creators. Happy TGIF is going to be a fun weekend. Probably do some prime time. Probably going to eat and make some peach cobbler here and have a great weekend in the great state of
New
Texas.
York.
That's right, baby. Najima Brown has made it in.
Hey.
Hello. Welcome in.
The darkest year of our adventures.
Okay. Cruising on the High Seas says, well, I'm planning on going to bed tonight as an average cruiser and hoping to wake up with the ability to cruise for life and retire from my current job. There's only 7 numbers in my way to make that happen.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they
So
got a
you
big
played-
numbers tonight.
Oh, so you played the lottery tonight.
Right. Carmelin for the win. Carmen says, I wanted to, but it was too hot. I took a picture on it and almost burned my seat off.
Oh,
I set on that replica down also.
mm.
Yep. I'm not sure that I have a picture on it, but I have to look for it. I don't know. And Emily says, are they really helpful? Depending on the issue.
Mm.
And cruising on the high seas, that Bolt roller coaster question sounds very familiar. And I think I saw a YouTube video on that a day or two ago.
I definitely saw a YouTube video on it. I'm just
Yep.
not sure which channel. It might have been like Rob from Cruise Brothers or something like
Perhaps.
that, maybe something like that.
Mm. I've
I
seen
can't remember.
boats.
Yeah, I would ride the replica
Mhm.
as the cruise ship goes along the water. You know, just ride the replica.
Listen, I remember the first time I was on XL, right? It was Mardi Gras, third sailing, August 21st. Everybody was walking around with a mask on saying, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to get home without being sick, right? I was out on my balcony. I was like, what the hell is that noise? Like all
Yeah.
week, I was like, what the hell is that noise? Like this noise. I've been on a million cruises, right? I've never heard this noise before. I'm like,
It's loud.
what is that noise, right? Then just looking at it, one day I was out there and the ship was in the right position or the sun was in the right position, and I saw the silhouette of the bolt on the water out in front of me. At the same time I was hearing the sound, I was like,
Yep.
light bulb, right? It was a light bulb moment for sure. I was like,
And that's what happened to us on the Mardi Gras.
That's the only thing that rocked the ship.
Was the Mardi Gras.
Otherwise, it was smooth on the water. The celebration was the same way. We're up on deck 17 trying to shoot a video, and it kept on going above our heads.
Right.
And that's the
It's
only
those
thing that really
days.
rocks the ship.
I actually have pictures, right? Wait, where is it? I think I actually have a picture of it somewhere. Hold on here. No, come on. I know I have it in here.
Through that water.
I think I deleted it, right? But there is a picture I have of the ocean from those days, like those early days, right? Where the ocean was like glass,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mhm.
I have not been on a cruise since where the ocean hasn't just been like, I'm going to get you, sucker, right? So I'm just telling you, I think the ocean itself was holding its breath, afraid to get COVID.
Mhm.
Seriously.
Mm.
Like,
Perhaps.
I've never been on a cruise since those early days of the restart where the ocean was as calm as it was those days.
And they should be lucky today because the seas were really bad down here today.
Mhm.
And they're expecting rain, but
This
man,
weekend is going to get rough
Yeah.
on sailaways.
Yeah. Do you know what it's going to be? Because it's going to be really bad.
Yeah, if you're coming into Galveston for tomorrow morning sailings, we begin the day at 74 degrees with 94% humidity, 6% precipitation. The high before you guys get out of town is going to be 79 degrees with 83% humidity, 6% precipitation, and partly cloudy. Because the wind, and also it's going to be windy tomorrow too at 24 miles an hour.
I mean, those waves were kicking up today.
The waves were really big. We went to Sonic a while
That
ago.
was our day. That's what we did. We had.
We did. We had a
Wait,
date.
you guys have Sonic down there?
Two of them.
Two of them.
Yeah.
That's it.
One on the
That's it.
seawall and one on Broadway.
Yeah.
Why didn't we go there for dinner that night?
I don't know.
Because it's Sonic. That's why. But that would have been cool.
I'm still kicking myself. Like, I was in Texas. I never got to Whataburger.
I know.
Oh wow.
We should just went to Whataburger.
You
Rob,
missed much.
You robbed yourself on that one. Journeys with June and Brady have made it in. Match Game Raid. Thank you for that hashtag coming in strong like that.
Yes.
Hello. Good evening. No Sonic here, Emily said. Oh my God.
Really?
I'm sorry.
I mean, we have only we have
Wait.
one or two Sonics here. That's
What
it.
is Carvel or Caravel?
Carvel.
It's an ice cream
Carvel.
place.
It's ice cream, but they mostly make cakes.
Nice.
Ice cream cakes.
Is that a cake place?
Ice cream cakes.
Jeremy Farino, we
And
used
it's they're delicious.
Nettie and JT have made it in. Hello.
Yes.
Welcome in.
So, Jeremy, where are you? Like, are you still home or did you fly yet, man?
Yeah,
I don't even know. I talked to him today, but I have no idea where he was.
Maybe his travel agency keep up with his travels.
I listen, here's the deal, right? As a travel agent, we don't book flights.
Right.
Mhm.
So I don't
you
know
when
when,
you sail though.
I know when he's sailing.
Right.
I just don't know when he's flying to sail.
When is this? I want to see this ship.
Okay, so he says he flies.
Relatively-
He says he flies May 7th, so he's
May
probably
7th.
home.
Okay, well that'll work. Journeys with June and Brady says all of our Sonics are gone. They had the best ice. Yes, they do.
did the
And our
crushed ice.
Whataburger has the same nugget ice, just like Sonic does.
Yeah.
Our
So listen.
Whataburger
So
has-
I have this really great and dear friend. Her name is Kristen, right? And Kristen is from Tampa, but she's lived all over the place, right? So she currently lives in Kentucky, and she doesn't watch my show because, she's my dear friend, but she doesn't like me very much. But anyway, so Kristen used to live literally right across the street from a Sonic. And I used to talk to her all the time on the phone, and she was always crunching ice.
Mm.
And I would say to her, "What are you doing?" And she was like, "I'm crunching Sonic ice." She would literally go across the street to Sonic just to get the ice. And she always told me Sonic has the best ice.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, you keep crunching that ice. Keep doing it. All right. Cool. See ya.
Mm.
Kristen just called on the banana phone and said that she likes to crunch ice. So do I.
He does.
That's one of my favorite pastimes,
Mm.
even here at the house.
He does it all the
I eat
time.
ice because I'm pretending to keep my mouth and hands busy. That's what I have to do. Yeah. I just recently got over something, and
It's the vape. He was vaping.
yeah, and so I have to do other things to keep my mouth and hands busy
So he
at all
eats ice.
times. I eat
Wait,
ice.
seriously, you quit vaping?
Yeah,
Yes,
No,
I did.
he did. It's been about a month.
that's amazing.
It's gone.
I cannot believe you did not share that with us. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time. Well, no, Eddie probably knew, right? Because they don't like me very much. They keep me. I'm like a mushroom, right? They keep me in the dark, right? So but Eddie probably knew. But anyway, I
No,
can't
I
believe you did not tell us that you
No,
quit a month ago.
I wanted to make sure that I could handle it, and before I made official announcements to people that I care about,
Yeah.
because I just
Okay.
told my mom like 2 days ago.
I have a super abridged version of this. I'm just going to share with you. It's like super abridged, right? I
Mhm.
smoked like a fiend, more than a pack a day for a super long time, right? So when I found out that my ex-wife was pregnant with my daughter, I quit. Well, I attempted to quit, right? So at the time, the only thing that was available to quit was the gum or a brand new product that was crazy expensive called Nicotrol, right? It was a patch put on your arm, right?
I know, right?
Right. So I bought the patch, I put it on my arm, and I was doing that thing. And by say 3 weeks, I mean, I smoked like a fiend for like 10 years, right? By the third week that I was on that patch, that Thursday of that third week, I went to work that morning. I was at work all day. I worked from like, normal hours, 9 to 5, right? At 3:00 in the afternoon on that Thursday of the third week, I realized I had not put a patch on that morning after I got out of the shower,
Mm.
and I didn't miss it. Like there was no kind of like cravings or this or that or whatever. And that's when I knew I got this beat.
Mhm.
I got this beat. I'm going to do this. And I haven't smoked since. And that was when my ex-wife was 4 months pregnant with my daughter. And she is now 25 years old.
Nice. Cruising on the High Season Travel says, I've just been informed my mother that we just, I guess, traded in our dry cleaners for a wacky tacky place.
I don't know what that means.
Totally buy from them. They open up. I don't know.
Do they have maple syrup there?
Journeys with June and Brady says it means low iron if you eat a lot of ice. I didn't know that.
And since you said maple syrup, I cannot find maple syrup anywhere. And I bought some from Amazon for $7, a little bitty bottle. And I thought it was going to have the same maple taste that I was used to, and it did not. And so I was very.
And we got somebody brand new in the chat. Teresa Farino has made it in. Hello. Welcome in. She said, I used to go to Sonic when it was across from my pain doctor in Lingelstown on Lingelstown Road.
On Lingelstown Road, yeah.
Okay, every month.
Everybody that lives here in Harrisburg knows where Lingelstown Road is.
Anthony on the Move says, hi, y'all. Is it after dark yet?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
And let me tell you.
Yes, and we're in here talking about nonsense. And
Anthony, let me ask you a question. Do you think they should put a strip club on the cruise ship?
yes, let's get back to that question. Should we have strip clubs on cruise ships? Yes.
I am really.
Yes.
I don't
Kathy
understand why we
Kathy
don't
Mills
have
has probably got her Kathy Mills has probably got her hand on she's probably got her mouse pointer up here at the X in the corner. She's about to click on it.
Yeah. This is not good. Journeys with June and Brady says, I quit 10 years ago and started back in December. I'm working on it, just laying them down again. Yep. One of the hardest things I ever had to do. Emily says, I would never think you were a smoker, only because of the kids in the house. Well, that's one of the reasons why I put it down.
That's why he put the vape down.
Yeah, I didn't want to be jittery anymore.
And then he's we had things going on with Elijah that he wanted to change,
I had to change me.
Yeah.
And that's the only way.
And I had nothing to change.
Controversial Cruising has came in. Match Game Live raid.
Yes.
So here's the thing that I think about Jeremy every day, right? I think about me, I think about Eddie, I think about Cheryl, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Here comes
we all have less time on this earth than we have had, right? Okay. And then I think about Jeremy. I think Jeremy is still that age where, he can still effect change in his life, right? I think about that every day. I think, damn, Jeremy is still young enough to actually do something with his life.
Right.
Right? Every day I think about that, right? I don't say anything about them to it, but I think about it every day. I think, damn, Jeremy is still young enough.
Rub the cradle.
I'm telling you, right? Yeah. Seriously, I bet Jeremy is still being asked for his ID.
Are you?
No. Oh. Actually, my dad is coming in tomorrow, so he can cruise on Sunday. And he likes Michelob Ultra. So I bought me and him, we'll split like a 6-pack, right? So he's coming in tomorrow. I put it up on the belt. And the guy left the question up on the screen: is the customer younger or older than 40? And I'm just looking at him. He's looking at me. And he left that message up there for the longest time before he scanned the next item. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? But yeah, that was fun. That's what we did. We did some shopping today, too.
Yeah, we did some shopping today.
Yeah, because my parents are coming in. They're going to spend the night with us before they go on a cruise.
Mhm.
I mean,
Jeremy-
how do you feel about that, right? How do you feel that your parents who don't live in the cruise port, who don't live 10 minutes away from the ship,
Right?
are cruising more than you?
Mm.
How do you feel about
I mean, I'm indifferent about it, but I'm their travel agent, so I felt really good about it.
And
that?
plus,
I mean, you guys know how much I cruise, right?
Mhm.
Oh, let me tell you, if I was 10 minutes away.
But here's the thing.
Hell yeah.
Scott. Here's the thing.
we're waiting for MSC.
It was on casino deals. Okay, both of the cruises that I booked for him were on casino deals, and
he
believe
gets
me,
them
if
really
I
well.
had them, I would be on the ship with them. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, I don't get casino deals.
Listen, I don't really get too many casino deals either, right? I
Right.
mean, like, I'm I'm not Joanne Kowalski, right?
Right?
So I'm telling you, her and Keith,
Casino deal. All the
I
way
think
around.
I think they're getting paid to cruise. Like, I
Oh,
think
wow.
like it's not just like, hey, cruise for free. I think it's cruise like we'll pay you to cruise.
Right.
Mm,
Jeremy Farino says 2.5 packs of cools a day.
a cool
Good.
one.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's some strong
Ooh,
ones
those
right
some
there.
strong.
Quit cold turkey with the pack.
ooh, cool.
Mm.
A friend said, if you quit, it'll add more years to your lifespan. That'll be more time I can spend with you. I outlived
Oh.
her.
That was nice.
That was nice. Oh, Emily says go to Costco for maple syrup.
Really.
Yep.
We don't have one here, but we have one like
And
hour away.
Jeremy says, hey, who let her in here? Yep. Oh, wow. Yeah, Rob's mad at you. Look at this. He says, Cheryl, you tell me now. I could have added that to the package.
Added what? What is he talking
The
about?
maple syrup.
Oh,
You could have got some genuine Canadian maple
So
syrup.
So here's another reason why I need somebody to send me that video so I can play it.
Oh, snap. Yeah, there's somebody got a super chat,
Who?
and it's from you.
you.
It's Kathy Mills sent that. It said deposit this vape money into your cruise savings jar. Congrats. Thank you so much,
There you go.
Kathy.
Very nice.
Kathy.
Very nice,
Wow.
Kathy. Very nice.
Very
Thank you.
In
Extremely
fact,
nice.
we'll spend it on 2.0 on Hannah at the cherry on top.
Perhaps.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's what we do.
Wait, Hannah's coming on 2.0?
Yes,
Yes,
she is.
She is.
Listen, I'm just gonna say this at this point, right? Who doesn't love Hannah, right?
Everybody loves Hannah.
I love Hannah, right? But do you know how many times Eddie is going to smack me under the table now that Hannah is going to be there?
I know, right? Can't Stop Walking says you guys are trying to get some of us killed
Oh no,
with the strip club thing. And Wendy,
It's a
Wendy,
daughter.
your daughter says yes, cruising is fun to the strip club.
Yes, because she had us in the club.
Yes, she did. We were in the nightclub, and
Wait.
that is just something that we just don't
Wendy
do.
is our daughter.
Wendy's our daughter.
Wait. Where is?
She's Wendy.
Okay, we want to know about how Wendy's sister
Yes,
all together.
feels
they're all together.
about cruise crew medical
Medical
care.
care.
They've been drinking. You don't want to know. You don't want.
Oh no, we want to know. We want to know.
Yep. And Emily said that was so sweet, Scott.
It was a sweet story about Haven. You know,
There's an age check here. Journeys with June and Brady. I'm not sure if anybody else is, wanting to share their age, but I was born in 1977. I am a genuine Gen Xer raised on hose water and neglect since 1977.
hose water.
Hose water. Y'all said drink
Okay.
out the hose. And I had to follow.
Oh, that hose. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
you know what? Wait,
See, y'all the ones in the gutter. Water hose. LPR.
okay.
It comes at 140 degrees.
Now you
Drink it. Yeah,
rectify
yeah.
yourself and make it clear.
No, I'm
Okay,
dating myself.
I will
1977.
I will give 77 some leadway here, but here's the deal, right? Here's how I feel about it.
June, I'm gonna tell
I
you.
actually just commented on somebody's TikTok today who
Yes.
started their TikTok out by saying Gen Xers and older millennials. And I said, please do not refer to older millennials as Gen X as being comparable
No.
to Gen Xers.
No.
I said
at
that's
all.
like comparing baby boomers to Gen Z, right? Like our older millennials are not Gen Xers, right?
Nope.
But here's the thing: I got to be an a-hole about it, all right? I mean, Gen X started in 65, okay, and ended in 80.
Yep.
I was born in 70. I really feel like I'm the purest Gen Xer here, right?
You are.
Like, I really feel
are,
like
yes.
I'm the purest Gen Xer, right? Like
Absolutely.
I feel
You are
like when
absolutely
you are
correct.
flirting with 1980, okay, you're kind of not a Gen Xer, right? Like, here's the problem. I really feel like there has to, like somebody said, older, like they made the distinction, older millennial, right?
Mhm.
You have to be kind of like, you have to make the distinction, like actual Gen Xer versus like barely made it into Gen X.
I made it though, and I completely enjoyed my childhood. I really
No
did.
doubt. No doubt.
Stay out
Yep.
until it's
Stay-
dark.
Stay out until it's dark.
Yeah. Listen, and
And the hose
I
water
mean,
is a real thing.
yes. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I didn't drink
Right.
alcohol.
So June and Brady are 54 and 56.
Mm.
That'll work.
I was born in 56.
Like even listen, even I'm looking, I'm almost 54 years old. Okay. My mom still reminds me of the day when the cops brought me home when I was 5 years old, and she said the cop car pulled up, Scott, and there you were in the back seat smiling, and you got out of the car and said, "Mom, I got to ride home in the cop car."
Oh, wow.
Wow. No. No.
Mm.
Never been in. No.
Emily says people asked me for my ID when I was in my 30s. Yep.
Yeah.
I think I almost got carded today for real though.
Mm.
And Emily says we buy that jug that they have.
Mm. Danny D is here.
and oh wait, where's Danny? Oh, hey Danny.
Yes.
Danny D, the spectacular supporter.
Where have you been? We saw you this morning for the first time in a long time.
Yep. Emily says I will private message Cheryl the syrup that we have from Costco.
I'm here. Prissy is here.
Oh, Prissy
Scott.
is here.
Oh, okay. So listen, Prissy.
Wait.
Okay. I just keep thinking, Shani, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Okay, this is what I think, right?
I'm like Eddie
We need
now.
to know what Prissy thinks about
Mm.
cruise ship crew medical care.
Yes.
Do you think it is adequate? Do you think that they receive proper medical care, or do you think that they just say, "Oh, you're bleeding from your eyes? Get out there." We need to know, Shani. Please tell us.
Oh my gosh. Shut.
And a cruise ship crew really did let us know this morning how they are treated. So yeah, if you want to catch that show from this morning,
Yeah, but the only I realized she was crew, right? But I think really, honestly, the real opinion, okay, really comes down. It really comes down to Prissy.
Yep.
It really comes down to what Prissy thinks, right?
Okay.
Because Prissy's she's got her hand or her finger on the pulse of the cruise ship crew nation.
Mm.
Nice.
Yeah, she's
Kathy
representing
Mills
the cruise ship.
Says the addiction is real. Like Scott, I quit smoking 38 years ago, cold turkey, when I got pregnant with my first son.
Oh wow,
That'll
was
work.
good.
No, Prissy, I'm not 50. I'm 50. I'm almost 54. I'm 53. I'll be 54 in October.
Mhm.
This is in October will be my last year okay, of paying full price at the restaurant.
Wait.
Okay. After October of this year, okay,
I know.
I'm paying full price. This will be my last year paying full price at the restaurant. Okay, I will
Nice.
never pay full price for anything ever again. Even on the friggin' cruise ships, I am not going to pay full price.
I know.
I am going to get a discount because
Wait.
of how old I am.
I knew Emily was likable. Me too, 1974.
Oh, see.
Right.
My wife was born in 1974, and every time I look at her, I say, "Gosh, you're such a baby."
Oh,
Mm.
wow. Controversial Cruising says, okay, I'm here.
Okay.
Yes. What is
Alice
going
too.
on?
Alice was born in 74.
Man,
I don't
we've
even
been
know
talking
where,
about
I don't
all
even know
kinds of
where we
stuff.
are in chat
Scott.
anymore.
From Controversial Cruising.
Yep.
What do you think about a strip club on a cruise ship?
Oh hell, I know what he thinks about it.
Right. Emily says, I used to do that too. Drink out of the
you see
hose.
what Wendy said. She
My
said, my
sister is
sister's
boring."
Listen, Scott, listen, CC might be 30 years younger than me and 4 time zones away, but I know he
Mhm.
still thinks the same thing about strip clubs on a cruise ship that I do.
Yep.
Mm.
Emily's gonna be 50 in December.
Oh, she's
We'll
a
be sure
baby.
to drink
let's,
one for
let's,
you
let's
on the getaway.
celebrate. Yeah.
Yeah. Nettie and JT says, I'm 65, JT 61. I graduated high school in 76. I don't know what my titles, why do we have them? X, Z, Millennium, etc.
I don't even know what I am. I'm a baby boomer.
Baby boomer.
Yeah, because I can't sleep at night.
Right.
Right.
And refuse to sleep
Okay,
at night.
how is this?
Yeah.
How is this? How am I a hater? Oh my god, I love everybody.
Shani, I don't know that you're a Gen X. You're borderline Gen X and millennial. Sorry. Wait, our childhood was great. Yes, it was.
Mm.
Millennials are cool. I don't know. Teresa says, I was still being carded in my 40s.
Mm.
Yep. Together We Travel has made it in. Hello.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome in.
Hey, Will. I love it every time I go to a place and say, you have ID? Hell yeah.
That is exactly what happens in my house. Okay.
Jeremy.
Usually my wife is not here tonight. She's at her mom's, but she's usually right up there somewhere on the first floor of the house, definitely watching on her phone.
Yep.
So.
Okay. Emily says, that is why I'm asking about medical crew. How helpful would they be to me?
Don't know. My grandson, Davion, that's in the chat,
Mm-hmm.
he had asthma. I forgot his machine and I had taken him on the cruise. But when I got to Jamaica, they said, go over here to this lady and she can help you. I went over there to the lady in Jamaica. She gave me one pill and I gave it to my grandson. I just said, God, please don't let this kill him.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Take the wheel. Because he was wheezing and all this stuff.
Shani, answer the question.
Hey, here's the question. Here's the answer.
I think they have mediocre medical care until they get to Mexico and receive the best medical care they can without insurance while being slaves on the ship. That's what her thoughts are.
Why, Scott? Why?
I'm telling you, thank you. I have been dying to know this answer. Okay, from Shani and
Journey.
Shani
Hey, Journeys with June and Brady. I'll be honest, we would probably go to a strip club on a ship at least once.
See, we would.
I'm telling you, right? Like I'm telling you, cruise ships are always looking for something new and fresh and innovative, and that should be the thing. I mean, listen, they have nightclubs on the ships already, and they know that you're not taking your kid in there, right? So why not?
I know the kids would be trying to sneak up in there, though.
They've got hard, especially on Carnival ships. They got like hardcore security at that door,
right?
for the nightclubs. So they, I'm telling you, they should do it.
Okay. Manita's Yarn and Crafts has made it in. Hello.
I
Welcome
got
in.
my stuff.
And there's no such thing as borderline. It's you are or you're not.
Okay, well, I mean, listen, I'll give you that, right? For sure. But listen, there is the distinction. They're making the distinction on TikTok all the time about like older millennials, right? They're always saying, I don't ever hear about older Gen Zs, right?
Right.
Because they are actually past Gen Z now. They're actually to Gen Alpha, right? Is the current one. So they're actually past Gen Z now.
Yeah.
But I never
Alpha-
hear anybody
Alpha's
saying
the one.
about older Gen Zs. I always hear them saying about older millennials, right? Trying to somehow, suggest that older millennials are similar to Gen Xers. And I'm telling you, that's not true. Gen X is the absolute last amazing generation there ever
Yes, it
was.
is.
Okay. And
Yes,
the rest can just, I'm just going to shut up now.
Right. Prissy said, if the cruise ship hired my sister with insurance in 6 figures, the cruise ship would be innovative. Yep. And Nettie and JT is asking a question. I guess their answer depends, male or female strippers.
Both.
Oh, no.
See what I'm saying?
Not both. No, not both. No, not both. No.
And Rob,
And we can do one night could be like karaoke. Like
No, this is purely an ignorant thing here. Okay.
right. Yes, I don't know.
what'd you
Yes,
say?
Gen Alpha. Okay, listen, I think Gen Alpha is the COVID babies. All of the babies that were conceived during COVID, yes, are Gen Alpha. Social media is a hoax.
It's a hoax. Yeah, well, she don't believe in social media either, too. So
It's too
You
much.
mean so I can't find her on Facebook and send her a friend request?
yes, you can, but let me tell you,
She don't check
she's
it.
the one. She don't check it. She's
She
the
rides
one.
Instagram.
Everybody. Oh yeah, she's on Instagram and TikTok. They do TikTok a lot, and they need to get in
Scott does
contact
TikTok.
with Eddie.
Brooklyn Eddie here.
I have them all, right? Like my daughter, okay, all of her friends always said, Haven, your dad is the only dad in the world who's cool. Right? Like I knew all the lyrics to all the songs that they all listened to through all high school, and people were just like, "Oh my God, Haven, your dad is so amazing."
And we are okay.
So,
We are way far into the show right now. Journey with Jim and Brady says we're the greatest generation ever. We had 80s music. Yes. Okay. I see your 80s and raise you 70s and 90s. Okay. And I know that it's probably time for us to visit a port right now since we're supposed to be talking about cruising.
Listen, we've already been there, visited, walked all around, bought shit we didn't need, okay, and got the hell back on the ship already, right? We're already thinking about what the hell are we gonna do for dinner tonight?
Oh my
all right.
Yes.
Are we going to the MDR or the buffet? Which one? Which one are we doing here, Eddie?
I want to get an ice cream.
Sunday.
Oh,
Bless you.
MDR, baby. Thank you.
Mm.
Yes, Anthony, thank you very much. I'm doing way much better. So if please, if it's good, we'll let you know. Today we're gonna go to Falmouth, Jamaica, man.
All right.
It's the Falmouth is chief town and capital of the parish of Trelawney in Jamaica. It is situated in Jamaica's north coast, 18 miles east of Montego Bay. It is noted for being one of the Caribbean's best preserved Georgian towns. The town was meticulously planned from the start, with wide streets and a regular grid, adequate water supply, and glorious public building. It had piped water earlier than New York City. Holy moly. So, founded by Thomas Reed in 1769, Falmouth flourished as a market center and port for 40 years at a time when Jamaica was the world's leading sugar producer. It was named after the town of the same name in Cornwall, which was the birthplace of Governor of Jamaica, Sir William Trelawney. was instrumental in its establishment. Farmhouse was built upon the coast of Trelawney at a place previously known as Martha Brae Point. In 1774, there was only one dwelling in the port of Falmouth, and by 1781, there were only between 8 to 10 houses there. However, by 1793, the port had expanded rapidly to the point where there were over 150 dwellings there. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Falmouth was one of the busiest ports in colonial Jamaica. It was home to masons, carpenters, tavern keepers, sailors, planters, and people of other occupations. It was a wealthy town, a prosperous parish with a diverse ethnic mixture within the parish. Nearly 100 plantations were continuously producing sugar and rum for export to Europe and Jamaica. During this period had become the world's leading sugar producer. All the above made Falmouth a central hub of the triangular trade in the Atlantic, with the town's economy based almost entirely on slavery. In Falmouth Harbor, as many as 30 merchant ships could be seen on any given day. Many of them Guinean men transporting slaves from Africa or rum and sugar manufactured produced on nearby plantations for export to Europe as part of the triangular trade. As a result, starting in 1840, Falmouth's fortunes as a commercial center declined after the passage of the 1833 Slavery Abolition Act. This decline and lack of support for development have left many of its early buildings standing. The streets were lined up with many small houses known for their unique fretwork and windows. Major merchants and planters' complexes and commercial buildings, all dating from 1790 to 1840. While Falmouth saw little commercial advancement after the 1840s, houses continued to be built. The town's buildings, the old and the not so old, make up the historic townscape of Falmouth. These shared characteristics wave the varied building styles into a distinctive pattern of early Jamaican architecture. And a critical mass of each variety makes the town an usually distinctive place. Places of interest includes the Albert George Shopping and Historical Center, dating from 1895, the former residence of planters John Thorpe and Edward Barrett, and the St. Pete's Anglican Church, built in 1795. And a new 180 million port was built to accommodate the newest and largest cruise ships, including Royal Caribbean International Oasis class. The port opened in early 2011. Falmouth was the site of the opening ceremony for the ICC 2007 Cricket World Cup. The ceremony was held in nearby newly constructed Greenfield Stadium, about 3 miles from the town center.
All
And
right.
that's all she wrote.
And that's the way the port news goes.
That's
All
right.
right. You are muted, good sir. Oh, here we go. Here's the trick. The Amazon thing.
Something on FSF that, so that's why he's muted. So okay, good.
I know.
Right on.
Yes, this is the one thing I love at Amazon is my new bottle opener.
So I
And here
saved this specifically for you because I know that you love this, Jeremy.
Ooh, I
Love it.
love it.
Yes.
And it's not Amazon, it's TikTok.
Get out.
So get it while you can, people, because Congress banned the damn thing. So
Yep. I know. Eddie just now got into it too.
Right.
I know. See, don't you feel like a fool now, Eddie? You're like, oh my gosh.
Yep.
Told them I didn't want to do
Journeys
it.
with Junior Brady. Poor guys. Look, this sounds like me right here. Stay on live. I need to stay up till midnight to check in for Alaska. And you know, we always say we're going to stay up. We're going to stay up to check in. We got to beat everybody else. Why? I don't know. But because
we like the late kind of check-in. So I don't know why we
like later check-ins, but somehow we're the first people at the port.
I know.
So here's the thing. So So I have a Southwest business credit card, right? So all I get is 2 reimbursements for early bird
Mhm.
a year. That's it. My wife has a personal Southwest credit card.
Mhm.
She gets 4 A1 to 15 upgrades per year, right? So she just goes ahead and clicks the upgrade button, pays for it with her Southwest card, and then of course they credit her whatever that costs, right? Which is usually anywhere from $40 to $60, right?
Right.
Per person, right? And she gets 4 of them a year. But we already used them for our Davina cruise, right? So like we don't get any more this year, right? So now she said to me, she was like, "You're gonna have to use the upgrades," and I was like, "But I only get 2." I was like, "So that's just me." Right? I was like, "So you're SO."
And Jeremy Farino says, if you remember the 60s, you weren't there. Woodstock.
Woodstock.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember the 60s because I wasn't born until
I
19.
wasn't there.
Oh wait.
Prissy says, how clean are the cabins when they have another 2K boarding in an hour?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Let me tell you, Prizzy, like not very clean because I haven't been on a cruise since
Oh,
the
wow.
restart. Okay, that my cabin wasn't filthy.
Mm.
When and I'm not talking about nitpicky stuff either. I'm talking about just plain, flat out, old fashioned, dirty. Right, like obvious stuff right out in the open ain't clean. So
I saw.
We take Lysol and we go in the stateroom.
yeah. I
Yeah.
just take a big pack of wipes and I just clean the damn place myself.
We take wipes too.
Yep.
Yep. I go every single, and I've been on a gazillion cruises since the restart, and I just go every single time armed and prepared to clean that cabin myself.
Mhm.
One time when I was on Carnival Venezia, I decided to be an a-hole that time, and I brought the actual assistant hotel manager down to my, like I had to go through all the people though, right? I had to go through all the different levels where I just like, I'm not talking to you until your boss is here. I'm not
Mhm.
talking to you until your boss is here, right? So then finally I got that person, right? And that person came and I was just hammering that woman hard. But because I really wanted her to explain to me, okay, what justification they had for leaving the booger with the nose hair sticking out of it on the inside of the glass shower that you could clearly see when you were standing at another bathroom item, okay, doing something else, right? When you were standing there and you were just kind of hanging out, waiting for it to all be over, and you just kind of glanced over or whatever and looked at the glass next to you and you saw this really clear booger with a big long nose hair hanging out of it. And I just said, can you please explain how whatever your procedure is for turnaround day, that something like this might be left over for me to enjoy?
Yep.
And her response to me was, well, on turnaround day, we really just try to get it done as fast as we can. And then we spend the rest of the cruise going back over it and kind of picking up all the things we missed on turnaround day. And I was like, oh, so you've decided. I was like, oh, but better yet, somebody in Miami who never has to face me decided that it would be perfectly acceptable, as far as they're concerned, to put me into a filthy, dirty room and make me to live in it and endure it until my cabin steward gets around on maybe day 2 or 3 to filling in all the blanks that she missed on the first day because she has 33 cabins to clean and not enough time to do it.
Mm-mm. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I listen on that, man. I will own it. I will own it, work it, live
But
it.
I mean, but the yacht club rooms, I bet the yacht club rooms are clean. I
No,
bet.
that's just it though, right? So then that was the flip side of it, right? Then you go fast forward, you go through all this stuff, and you go to the yacht club, right? That guy's got just as many rooms to do. But you know what? Wouldn't you know it? Not only does he show up, but 3 housekeepers with him too.
Mm.
And they tag team that room to where you could literally eat off the floor after you've already walked on it.
Yep. Journeys with June and Brady says, always stay up for the check-in. Man, we
We
tried.
used to.
We tried. We really did.
After the restart, we used to.
Yeah, we used to.
Yeah, that
Then-
made cool.
Now we're just
Yep.
laid back.
With our mind on cruising.
It had like an aftertaste.
Cruising on our mind. Journey with June and Brady said, I get to load Southwest
didn't.
first.
No,
due to
you
my
didn't.
back.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You just went there, didn't you?
What's happening?
With your mind on your cruising and cruising on your
Cruising
mind.
on your mind. Yeah,
Right.
that's what I said. Journeys with June and Brady says, I get to load Southwest first due to my back. I pre-board.
I get to load first on Southwest.
Yep. Journeys
This is
with June and Brady.
what I love what I love most about, say, having like A8, A9, A10 on Southwest. Only on Southwest can you have something like A10
Mm-hmm.
get on the plane and still have to sit in row 23.
Right. That's true.
Seriously, only on Southwest would that be a reality for you because of all those damn pre-boarders.
Right.
Okay, and you know what I love about the pre-boarders the most? They show up to the gate in a wheelchair, but then they walk their ass on down that jetway and onto that plane like they could run a marathon. That's what irritates me the most about it. I'm like, oh, look, and here they are.
Yeah.
Like, oh, go tell it on the mountain, Jesus. It's a miracle. They got up and walked.
Wow.
Right.
Okay. Here we go. Journeys with June and Brady says, I clean our cabin. Bathroom shelves are always filthy.
Mhm.
And Miss Prissy says, since my first cruise, I will only go with a balcony. That'll work.
Yeah. Balconies are the best.
CNS Travel has made it in. Hello. Welcome in.
Hey, Sherman.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm telling you, like I said to her, I was like, I was standing in the door of the bathroom and I was not being a total male appendage, but I was asserting myself. Okay. And then I finally said, listen, I'm going to move the hell out of this position. You're going to walk in there. You're going to look at that. You're going to tell me what the hell you think it is. I was like, because I have no doubt what it is.
Right.
And she went in there and she was like, yeah, I see. I was like, no, don't just glaze over. I was like, do you know what that is? Why do you think that I want to look at that until the cabin steward gets around to it? I was like, and I know it's not your decision. It's somebody in Miami. I was like, but the reason, I was like, think about why you're here. Who has more likelihood of being able to communicate this to the a-hole in Miami that thought it was perfectly fine? You or her?
Mm.
Yep.
I was like, you. I was like, so that's why you're here. I was like, and you better damn well go and do it. I was like, because I'm sick of paying $3,000 for a freaking booger on my shower window.
Right.
Right. Anthony on the move. Anthony on the move got 2 of them. I was on Mardi Gras last month. The desk vanity surface was so dirty. And the second one, he said, I hope you're ready for this one, is that thing that looked like a bug under the bed stayed there the entire 7 days.
Yes.
What thing under the?
That thing that looked like a bug under the bed.
Oh my.
Yeah. I knew you would enjoy that.
Oh.
CNS Travel says, I stayed up last night for check-in and the servers crashed.
They always do.
Oh my God. Halfway through the check-in, right?
Yeah.
It's like, please revisit this page later.
See, listen, I'm trying to get to the ship as late as possible Now,
Right.
that's not possible when my wife is sailing with me. When my wife is sailing with me, I'm usually trying to find a charter boat to take us out to meet the ship on its way
Mhm.
back from the previous sailing so that we can come on board like pirates, okay, and get on there. But when I'm with myself, I'm trying to get on the ship as late as possible so I could care less about checking in early. So I don't
Yeah.
usually have server problems. But yeah.
Journeys with Junie Brady says, I walk the ramp. I don't like to be in a wheelchair. I'm not quite there yet.
Mm.
Jeremy Farino says, worst mistake financially I ever made was getting a balcony on my very first cruise.
Hmm.
You know, CNS finally checked in at 8:30 this morning. Yes, absolutely. Enjoy the cruise. For
Please
sure.
enjoy the cruise. I know you will.
Yep. And then come back and let us be your therapist.
Right.
I hope your room is clean whenever you go. I really do. I hope you have a wonderful cruise. I really do. But in the event that you don't, you could always come back and talk smack.
I do not need I don't need a sterile environment. Okay, I don't.
Right.
But I do need to know that the room is reasonably
Mhm.
devoid of the presence of the last pig who occupied it. Okay, because when I find boogers with nose hairs sticking out of them on the shower glass, that tells me that the last person in that room was a hog. Okay, because I have never been anywhere where I felt like I wanted to deposit something from my body onto a surface in that room. Like I've never been moved to do that in any way. So I just know that when I find things like that, that's a hog, that's a pig. And if that's who was in my room before, you got to do a reasonable job of making sure I don't have to live in their reality.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, I believe that we have covered a lot of ground this evening. Eddie.
Listen, I had this great presentation prepared for. Well, I had planned to have this great presentation prepared for everyone of an amazing place on this planet called Costa Rica.
Mhm.
But due to technical issues, I do not have it. So please tune in next week for the Costa Rica presentation.
Oh, I love this right here. Journeys with June and Brady says, know how to make a Kleenex dance? Put a little boogie in it.
Oh, stop.
CNS Travel that says they have been lucky so far and have clean rooms, but I do tip the steward good.
We do too.
Yeah, but listen, but you're not tipping the steward good before you get on the ship. Okay. Right. And it's when I get on the ship and I walk in that room for the first time that I feel like, somebody is, already been there.
Yep.
And
Teresa says she loved Costa Rica.
Listen, I loved Costa Rica so much. Now, listen, Cartagena, Colombia was way better, right? But I loved Costa Rica so much. I would say out of all the ports we went to, it was Colombia and Costa Rica that I loved the most. I do have some really great video from Costa Rica that I cannot wait to share with everybody next week. I hope everybody comes back. I'm sorry that tonight was such a disaster, but
we were everywhere.
I hope everybody comes back next Friday and looks at some of this video from Costa Rica. So I apologize for not having it. Again, I ran into a technical issue. I couldn't get it. So, but I hope to have it next Friday. Please come back and check it out. It's a beautiful place.
And Teresa, since you're new to the chat, you get balloons.
Mm-hmm.
If they'll work.
Yes. Yeah. And you get the signature greeting.
Welcome to the darkest year of our adventures.
Right. All righty, guys. So what's going on for the rest of the weekend? Who do we know is doing something on YouTube?
9:00 in the morning, I believe Mr. Captain Controversy will be having a live at 9 a.m. Usually does about half hour. That's what he did last week. He came in at 10, but tomorrow I believe it's at 9 a.m. Captain Controversial Cruising. It will be on.
Mhm.
There's like a raid parade kind of thing at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. I believe Captain Bill Jensen will be on it, and some other people. Noah live from Anthony Simone. He's in on vacation right now in Florida. I think the Gilberts have the traveling Gilberts have a live at 8 p.m. tomorrow night, and then Sunday we have Mike and Rihanna at 4. 5 o'clock is Lisa and Chris with the Carnival Cruise Addicts. 5 o'clock Eastern. 6 p.m. will be Sea Journeys. 7 p.m. Clock Family Adventures. 9 p.m. will be How We Cruise Eastern Time. That's what I could tell you right now from what's going on.
All right. Well, that will work. Anthony,
I will be I will be joining. This is super advanced warning. I notice I say warning and not notice.
right?
I will be joining Traveling with Tinkerbell on May 14th to have an amazing discussion and video showcase of Cartagena, Colombia.
Mm.
She and I have both been there recently, and it's a new port for both of us. And we have a lot to talk about. We're both really excited about it, and be sure to tune in to Tinker's stream, or it'll be on my channel as well, but it'll be on May 14th, and she and I will be talking about Cartagena. So
That'll work.
And hopefully the Untouchable Beak will be doing a video this weekend, and sometime on Monday, will be out on as a premiere.
Well, so here's the thing: the Unlikely Beak will not be releasing a video on Monday because there was a tragedy in the bee yard over the last time we were there, and we were just not able to do it. But there will be a video coming soon, just not on Monday, I promise.
All right, so let's go back to 2034. All right.
No. It will definitely be coming soon. It just will not be coming on Monday.
Yep.
Ay.
Anthony on the Move says, yes, God, that's why I have low-key phobia of using the provided liquid shower soaps. Sometimes those caps are not secure.
Oh,
I don't touch none of that.
Yep.
Bring my own shampoo, own.
I travel with so much stuff that I absolutely don't need, but I cannot prevent myself from packing for some reason. So the last thing I need is to add anything extra, including travel, body wash or anything like that. So I am a big fan and proponent of the provided body wash. And as you can see, I do not require shampoo.
Cruising on the High Season Travel says, what a great show tonight. I'm currently charging all my devices for tomorrow's live stream that will be happening sometime early to mid-afternoon.
Well, I'm glad we could provide you an opportunity to charge your devices.
Absolutely. Hey,
Bud Files.
Bud Files, what's up? Z says, good evening, content creators. I'm watching the M.
Watching the M? Who's the M?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, here we go. Journeys with June and Brady says, I take my own. Brady uses what's provided. Yep. The Maverick game. Okay, lots of fun this weekend. Gonna have some peach cobbler, all made from the great state of.
God, how much peach cobbler? He doesn't live in Georgia, for crying out loud. How many peaches do they have in Texas?
Peach cobbler just represents the South, good sir. You don't have to be in Georgia for that.
But peaches, I mean,
Oh.
I haven't seen any peaches in a
Mm-mm.
while.
No,
I mean,
this is
listen, we grow
Southern thing.
peaches. Yeah, we grow peaches here in Pennsylvania, but you know, when you think of peaches, you think about the state that is, you know, so inclined to put the darn thing on their license plate.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
And I always get Georgia and Florida license plates confused because they got that stupid piece of fruit.
The orange, and
Yeah, the orange and the peach. Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
Where should Rob go tomorrow for his live? The CN Tower or the Hockey Hall of Fame? What do we
the Hockey Hall of Fame for me. Listen, Rob, I don't know if you know this or not, but I know I got all this Raven stuff going on during football season, right? And I talk about the Capitals, I talk about Washington and everything else. Hockey is my absolute favorite sport. I love it. I could watch hockey all day, all night. In fact, one of the very first dates that my wife and I ever took was to a Hershey Bears game where they played Toronto. Okay. There was a lot of Canadian blood on the ice that night. I'm sorry to inform you of that. But listen, they were out there with scrapers and everything else. I was like, oh my God, my wife, this is my wife, right? A future wife. But at the time, she was just my girlfriend. I was like, she's probably not going to go on any more dates with me because I took her to a hockey game where they had all this blood on the ice. But in any event, love hockey. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Definitely go
Hockey Hall of Fame.
Fame.
That sounds pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Teresa says hockey is number one. Love the Hershey Bears.
Yeah, love the Bears too. I used to have season passes to the Bears. Used to go with my wife and when she was my girlfriend. So that tells you how long ago it was. Used to take my son to some Bears games or whatever. Haven't been to a Bears game in a long time. But still love hockey, watch it every chance I get. I have the entire sports package on Verizon Fios. So.
Nice. Journeys with Jude and Brady says, love that blood in the ice.
Seriously, when they're out there scraping the blood off the ice, I'm just like, oh my God, this woman is never gonna go on another date with me or whatever, right? So, but I did remind her of this, right? So, we had these really great seats, compliments of a really great friend of mine that I haven't talked to in a while, actually. But so I was telling him, he had asked me, he's like, so how's it going with the girl you're dating? And I was like, and he was like, she works for revenue, right? I worked for the Senate. So he was like, she works for revenue, right? And I was like, yeah, and everything. And he was like, so what are you guys planning? What's your next date or whatever? And I was like, I don't know. I'm really trying to think about it or whatever. And he hands me the parking pass and his season tickets for the next game and says, here, take her to a game. I was like, oh man. His name is Alan, right? I was like, Alan, you fucking best, man. Thank you, right? So he hands me that, right? So we take them, right? So we go there, and not only were we in amazing seats, we were in the only seats that were allowed to get up and down and move in and out of the stadium at will without being stopped by the ushers so that we didn't block the view of the game for anybody else, right? Like he had the most amazing seats. I think that's why she married me.
Yep.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why she married me, but that was definitely a great date.
Long pour.
Yeah.
No, she definitely didn't marry me for the long pour. I can tell you that.
She saw the potential in Papi Chulo.
Papi Chulo.
Well, anyway, it was definitely one of the most memorable days of my life.
Slim Shady.
I know, right?
I bought season tickets after that date. I was never able to get seats that good.
That'll work.
New York Rangers.
But the Capitals, listen, I mean, I love the Hershey Bears, but the Capitals are really Washington, Baltimore is really my thing. It's very unusual for Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania, no matter where you live, especially here in the middle, you're either a Philadelphia or a Pittsburgh fan. In fact, on my way to one of my bee yards, I have to pass this house in a town called Spring Grove, where they make paper. I have to pass this house that has one of those old Hyundai like Tiburons or like one of these old like Hyundai sports car models or whatever that has been completely customized with all of the Steelers colors, and of course it even says Pittsburgh Steelers on it. I swear I want to jerk the wheel every time I drive past that thing or whatever, right? I hate Pittsburgh so much. I mean, literally, like I'm even going to go out on this limb. One of my security questions for some account that I might have somewhere is, what's the team that you love to see lose? And the answer to that question is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay. Oh, he really doesn't like them.
So
Right.
I hate Pittsburgh so much. In fact, I just commented on a TikToker that talks about cheesesteaks in Philadelphia, but for some reason occasionally thinks that it's worthy of his presence to be in Pittsburgh to talk about cheesesteaks. I don't know what the hell they know about cheesesteaks in Pittsburgh versus Philadelphia. But in any event, I literally commented on him today and said, you have to stop talking about Pittsburgh like it's anything other than the center of the universe that is everything that sucks. Please stop doing it.
Wow.
He did not acknowledge my comment, but I made the comment nevertheless. This is how I feel about Pittsburgh. I feel about Pittsburgh itself, the town, everything that's in it, the stupid French fry sandwiches that they have there, okay, and everybody who lives there, okay? If as far as I'm concerned, West Virginia should just go to war with us and claim it as part of them, and I with Pennsylvania just drawing the damn line out around Pittsburgh and making it part of West Virginia. Okay, I don't like Pittsburgh or anybody who lives there. Okay, so that's all I'm saying about it. I'm done talking about it. That's how I feel about Pittsburgh. Bye.
Wait.
Journeys with June and Brady says, I had season passes to the Carolina Thunderbirds. Also, they have a Wayne Gretzky hockey puck. CNS Travel shouted out the Carolina Hurricanes. Jeremy says, when I was growing up in Jersey, Rangers Bruins wars were pretty much a given. Yeah. And Teresa says, since I'm from New York, Islanders are my team. I do like the Capitals too.
I know. I love everything Washington and Baltimore. Teresa, I hope I get to meet you someday, right? Teresa is actually a client of mine. I've never actually met her, right? So I hope I get to meet you and Jeremy personally someday, right? They live like only a couple miles from me, and they're really great clients of mine, but I've never actually met them in person. I hope to do that someday.
Sounds like a reason to go to Chick-fil-A.
No, I'm seriously like I'm ready to take them out to dinner and spend some time with them. They'll probably they'll probably fear going out to dinner ever again after that. But
I know, right?
But I'm ready to do that for sure when they get back from their amazing European tour.
Yes.
And
on that amazing vessel too. Like we are so jelly over here. That Clipper vessel.
There are definitely there's not a lot of clients that I'm booking travel for that I'm jealous of, because most of the clients that I'm booking travel for are either going to places that are so cold that I'm like, yeah, go. I'm not going, or I've already been there, right? So I'm just like, oh, I've been there. It's really great. Have a great time, right? But the Farinos are going to some places that I am really jelly over.
News in the chat. Jeremy says she'll be on the alleged live stream. I may or may not be on someday in May.
Okay.
Nice. And
we're gonna
listen,
have-
just so everybody knows too, right? So we have asked Jeremy Farino to join us on our panel from it'll be our morning show because there's a big, huge time difference.
Right.
We've asked him to join us on our panel on our morning show at end of May when he is on the Star Clipper. And if you don't know what Star Clippers is, it's a small cruise line that operates clipper ships, with 3 big sails and stuff. It's an extraordinary cruise line. It's an amazing experience. We have asked him to join us on that, which he's agreed to do. So,
It's gonna be awesome.
however, we do not know what the internet is going to be like for him.
Right.
So there may be a possibility that he's not able to join us. Although I did talk with him today, and in the event that he is not able to do that, we will have him on another show once he gets back, so that he can discuss the cruise with us and his
Yes,
experience
absolutely.
on it.
Yes.
And we would welcome Teresa to be on that with us.
Yes.
As well. So for sure.
Tell us about it, because we know about being on a regular cruise ship, but those clipper ships, that's got to be so different.
Yes.
What we're going to want to know the differences between the cuisine, the the just from
A to
front
Z.
to tail, A to Z.
Yeah,
We know what the
absolutely.
differences are, and I know that's going to be an amazing show. In the meantime, guys, we went a little late this evening. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
A little.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate you guys coming in, but we had to get these things out. We've been waiting all week to do an amazing After Dark, and I think we nailed this one out the park, Scott. We really did. These are getting better and better. Oh, so the Cannes Film Festival and the Monaco Grand Prix, just a few of the teasers.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes. Ooh, can't wait.
Yes, really looking forward to it. No, I told him today, I was like, you know what? Even if you're not able to join us because of the internet, and if you just get some video of it and you join us later when you get back and we can run some of the video of it, I was like, still an amazing experience. We cannot wait. Absolutely.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming in. We really, really appreciate y'all. Y'all, everybody take care of each other out there. Take care of yourselves. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good evening.
And we appreciate you. Wow.
Bye.